Good morning, my fellow family, friends, and colleagues. It's your girl Charity, aka Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you your weekly encouragement. We are now in our fourth month, the month of April of 2023, and I just believe that you are springing into action to do what it takes to obtain that which you deserve and that which you desire, that being your promise, to open that door, to go through that opening and experience that which is specifically for you. I know I have. I've been seeing as this time has been changing and as the season's been changing, I've been seeing people getting married. I've been seeing people buying homes, new cars, getting new promotional positions. I've seen success all around me. And I said, you know what? I saw one of my homegirls say you might as well call her by her married last name because she decided she wanted to get married twice. I said, well, guess what? I said, well, in that case, you might as well just start calling me the licensed counselor. That's what I am, the licensed counselor, better known as the doctor. The doc is in. And it ain't Doc McStuffins either. It'll be a grown doc, Dr. Charity. That's who that is. Because that's what I'm working on. Because that'll be me next month, graduating with a bachelor's of psychology from North Carolina Central University. So say hello to your climbing up the ladder healthcare professional, but not just a regular old healthcare professional. Say hello to your doc. Your doc is in now. Hey, I feel that. You might as well just call me the doctor. That's what I am, the licensed counselor. But today I'm going to give you your weekly encouragement just to go along with that because that was just my version of what I'm giving to you today. Today, if I had to give you a word and give you a title, I would tell you that you are in control. It's in your hands. Well, what do you mean by that, Charity? Or Dr. Charity? What's all that for? I'm glad you asked. Let me enlighten you on that a little bit, just for a few minutes. We, a lot of times as human beings, don't understand that this is why I've been telling you all this year to just move and spring into action. Because a lot of times we underestimate ourselves and believe that indeed, hey, we don't have to do nothing. There's nothing we can do to change this. There ain't nothing we can do on our end that'll even influence something else to happen. We're going to sit back and just watch. Pray about it, God moves, whatever. If it don't, whatever. It is what it is. And that's not the case. Most of the time, that's not the case. There's something that you can do to influence what's already happening and to change what is happening in your life. There's something you can do, but you have to be willing to make that move. And that's why I say you are in control. You are in control. You are the one. It's in your hands and you are in control. So you have to be the one to make that move. A lot of times we feel like everything else around us controls it, when indeed the control is not within your environment or surrounding. It's within yourself. You hold the key that determines whether you see what you see and when you see it. You hold that control, not nobody else. That's why they always ask, as I told my cousin, I said that would have been my initial sermon. If I was to preach anything, that would be the first sermon I would preach. I wouldn't really know the question. I would just give a question. How bad do you want it? And that question goes for everybody because you have the control. When people don't want to do anything, you don't want it that bad. And therefore, you ain't going to see it because the control is within your hands. Nobody else makes you happy. You make yourself happy through what you do according to what is promised for you and what's the will of God. That is determined by you. That ain't determined by others. The only reason why other folks got into it is because you allowed them to come into it. That's what that is. But in the end, we all have to realize that the main control over what we see and experience and the happiness and the joy and the success ain't in nobody else's ballpark. That ball is in ours. And we have to, A, first recognize it, but B, take heed and do something with that ball. Don't just let it sit there. You let it sit there, guess what? You ain't gonna get no touchdown, and eventually you're gonna end up, the game gonna be canceled, which means you still lost, regardless if you played or not. Because you didn't do nothing with the ball, and the ball was in your court. Can't nobody else do nothing until you move. You've got to move. Somebody's got to see the effort come out of you. It's just like working a job. They've got to see you work before they put the effort in to help you with anything else, whether it be a paycheck, whether it be benefits, whether it be a pension, whatever it may be. They have to see your effort first before they are willing to give you anything outside of that. And we have to realize that. They have to see your effort first because you have control. And that's what I want you to take this week. Just take that into your spirit, into the inside of the inner being of you, and realize they don't have control. I have control. It's in my hands. What am I going to do about this? How am I going to respond to this? What do I want to see happen in my life? Not what they want to see. Anytime that you're giving it to them, then that means you realize that you ain't got, then that means you telling yourself you ain't got no strength. You ain't got no value. You letting everybody else run your life except the one that's supposed to be running it. Besides, through God, it's supposed to be you. Not nobody else. Don't worry about nobody else. Because guess what? They be living their own lives. Why should they be living yours too? No, you live your life out. You live your dream out. You know what you desire. You know what you want. You know what you've been desiring since this year came in. Go live it. Go live it. Go do it. Because you got control, not them. It's in your hands. You want to see happiness? You want to see success? Then you do what you need to do because the control is in your hands, not them. It's what you do that determines what your future comes out with. So, I need you to let that serenade, let that marinate within your mind. That indeed, I have control over my life. Nobody else but God himself has control over my life. And if I want to see fill in the blank, I can see it because I'm going to put forth the effort that is needed to obtain that which I deserve because I'm in control. That's what I need you to let marinate in your mind today. Just tell yourself, I'm in control of this. I'm going to see the success. I'm going to see the happiness. I'm going to see it because I'm in control. This is my life and I got control of this. So you know what? I want to see happiness and I'm going to see happiness because I'm going to do what it takes to gain happiness. I want success. I'm going to see success because I'm going to do what it takes to see success. And when you have that mind state and it comes through, because after you tell your mind that a few times, it's going to come through your actions. Once it comes through your actions, it's going to come straight to your front door in your life. You're going to be looking right dead at it. It's going to come right there to your door and it might not even knock, honey. It might just come into your life. And you will be working so hard and focused on what you need to do and the control that you're doing. You be focusing so much on that game and what you got to do that you don't even realize that you made a touchdown. You don't even realize where you at till you look up and say, "Oh, whoa, what's all this?" You'd be surprised. So just do the work. Just realize today that I am in control. Not nobody else. I'm in control. And that which I desire is within my hands. Okay? All right. That's all I have for you today. Just realize today that you're in control and that everything, the happiness, the joy, the success is within your hands. Tune in next week to Charity, aka Queen of Divas, for your weekly arrangements. Subscribe to Lady with Superwoman. I'm also on YouTube where you can get all your weekly arrangements. And know that I love you and God loves you. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye.